Hey everybody, I'm Sarah and this is Pearls of Wisdom in Food with Keto, Carnivore, and Carnivish ways of eating. It seems a lot of us do from one to the other and back again and all of that. So I'm a veteran of a lot of food plans, but I began my low carb, high fat, no sugars, no grains plan about 7 years ago, I think. And then I went to keto. Then I went to keto under 20 total. Then I went to keto under 10 total. Then I bounced into mostly carnivore. Then I bounced into strictly carnivore. And now I'm back in keto and purring like any one of my 3 cats. It just feels like this is what I'm supposed to do. So here we are. It's getting towards the end of July. Do you believe it? Of course I don't, because it goes like that, right? Because it's summer and it's nice. So I've been able to capture some raspberries from my raspberry bushes. It's Sarah, 1, birds, none so far today, or yesterday. And so I'll see how it goes, but I have to get there before them because there's more of them than me, if you know what I mean. So I went to my surgeon follow-up after my surgery, and they were pleased with what's happening for me. And they say you shouldn't work for a month. And so I said, can I just kind of ease into it just a little bit? I got my Mastercard yesterday. So I'm going to do a little Instacart batch, it's called, today. And I'm looking forward to that, just to get the gears working again. And so I like doing that. And of course, I always love being able to see what other people eat and how it matches what they look like when I get there with the bags, because I did it a year ago and then gave it up for Uber. Uber is supposed to be mailing me some masks. Apparently they're coming by stagecoach, and so they haven't gotten here in 2 weeks. And so I will look at resuming that. But for now, Instacart in a grocery store with a mask seems a little bit safer. That's what I've had to do all along anyway, than having people in my car, especially like if they're traveling. And last year, I could feed 14 of them. I could seat 7 of them. And so 6 of them, I'm the 7th passenger. So I've got a 3rd row. And, but this year I'm not like that excited about doing that because a lot of people need transportation from the airport to the ferry to the bus terminal and all of that good stuff. And as much as I want to do it, when you get the request, you have no idea how many people you're getting, right? So I can pick the food orders that are smaller items, closer to where I live and that. And so I will kind of begin to do that today. So I'm looking forward to that. We've had days of clouds, but no rain. I do think it rained a little last night. And so that's it. So I've got my food planned for the day. It's, I think it's 21 total carbs. I try to keep it under 20 total. And I do have like a couple of higher than usual total carb days. And it's with a veggie, not with any standard American diet item or anything like that. And so today it's going to be it's a small organic spaghetti squash, and I cut it. So I got this much, and then Greg is getting the bigger bowl. 2 ounces of Whole Foods hot sausage, 6 ounces of scrambled burger from the butcher, and I think 75 grams of Rouse marinara sauce, which is the least high that I found in sugar, although I did get another one a couple days ago because it was on sale for like $3.99 instead of like the $7.99 that Rouse is when it's not on sale. So I'll have that, and then what am I having with it? There is a little something. Oh, 4 asparagus, of course. What else, right? So that will be my OMAD, which I have between 2 and 3 every day. and it holds me and it satisfies me. And after 55 years of coffee with stuff in it, all different kinds of stuff, I now am very grateful to say that I'm able to drink the black coffee. I buy Bulletproof Keurig when it's on sale at Whole Foods. I buy Vita Cup, which is loaded with like B vitamins. I don't ever have to order it again because I was buying so much, because I used to drink 3 cups a day. So I was going through my inventory much faster. Now, at 1 or 2 a day, I'll have it for a long, long time. So I do that. I don't put anything in my coffee anymore. So it really feels like I am intermittent fasting without adding the fat. I used to drink a lot of my calories, and that was fine with me. I counted it, and I felt it kept me fueled as I was busy doing, my Uber and my matroning. But now I find that I don't need them to be fueled. I've got the fuel of my previous OMAD, as well as plenty of love handles and thighs to work on. Anytime it needs like a load of fat delivered to whatever it is to keep me going. So I'm feeling incredibly happy, grateful, content, able to go with the flow. So it's really kind of nice that way. I don't feel the need to self-sabotage. And it was funny, I was listening to Dr. Unwin today. He's a very, very low-key, funny man, a doctor from England who has a low-carb clinic where miraculous things have happened with people giving up their meds and people just getting better, losing the weight and everything else. And he was talking about white food. And he said, basically, you don't have the white food. And of course, that's the sugars and the flours and the cake and the crackers and the cereal and all of that kind of stuff, even regular milk, right? And so it was funny. I used to work with this tiny, tiny, tiny petite woman, so tiny. And I was not tiny at that time. And so it was just always amazing to see that she had a pretty good appetite for stuff. And so we worked together on Thursday nights at this local pub, bar kind of place, and they served slabs of prime rib, perfect for a carnivore. And they just had great food, great sandwiches, like mile-high sandwiches. It was a great place to go, a lot of conviviality there. And we called Thursdays our white food days. So when Dr. Unwin talks about not having white foods, I giggle because we had white food. I would have milk, although one time I had 2 full glasses of light cream because they used to get the half-gallon containers of cream for the chowders. And so it looked like milk if you're not used to drinking milk. And I had 2 full glasses of light cream one night. I would have cheesecake. I would have a baked potato. I would have French fries, and I would have bread. We could eat whatever we wanted there. And that was my white food night. And she would keep up with me, this tiny little thing. I adore her. But yeah, so that's what we would do. And it seemed perfectly normal to me. And we would sometimes I'd even have the real chowder finished with the light cream in it, and the potatoes in it. And so it was just a way of eating and a way of life. And so giving up the white foods, you can see there's the list right there: cookies, cakes, crackers, cereals, white potatoes, white milk. I do have white today with my Greek yogurt and also my cottage cheese, though. Those things stayed with me, but I used to have the light cream in my coffee and the white sugar in my coffee. And, why am I not losing weight? So I'm very happy to be back to keto, very happy to be doing my video with you guys today and talking about it. So it's almost time for the Instacart to go on because the stores are open, of course. And And so I'm going to be delighted to do a trip or two today, see how I feel after, and then rest up the rest of the afternoon. I like to watch Hightown episodes a second or a third time because they're so juicy. And even me growing up with all of these Boston accents, some of their accents I can't understand because they talk so fast, right? And I think that's the thing about growing older is that you think everybody else is talking fast. Does that happen to you guys too? So that's what's going on at this house. And I'm glad that you're here with your cuppa. I already had my cuppa. I woke up at 3 today, couldn't get back to sleep, laid there doing I'll give it one more shot. I'll try a different position. Let's see what works. None of it worked. So I got up at 4. So a lot of my housework, homework, chores, dinner prepping has already been done. So I'm very delighted about that. And it's just 7 o'clock. So that's my deal for the day. I'm glad you're here. I do still offer accountability coaching. You can email me and my email address below to find out about that. It's not so much what you eat, it's being accountable to yourself and to me about what you say you're going to eat doesn't match. And in my going back to keto and using my chronometer to calculate what I'm having, I do find that the one meal a day is definitely as big a deal as what I eat. I know that makes a difference. Having it all in one seating and then having the black coffee as bridges, as Dr. Cyrus says. So yeah, I'm content, and I'm glad I went back. I love seeing the color. I love seeing the abundance and the bounty of things in stores in the summer season. And so I'm enjoying life an hour at a time, a OMAD at a time, a video at a time. It's all good. So thanks so much for watching. I will see you here the next time. Bye-bye for now.